Hello guys, welcome back to Top 10. Today we're talking about 16 scary videos that really need explaining. Before starting video, please subscribe channel, hit like button and turn on bell notification. YouTuber named Brave Bird is by himself checking out an old abandoned house rooting in the forest behind a creepy wall covered door and down some old wooden steps. He finds a basement that looks far from safe. He pokes around downstairs for less than a minute before he finds a path hidden of walls that leads to lonesome hidden room. Soon he comes across a bunch of miscellaneous extensions cords tangled together on a broken bench. Why anyone would need that much power to this teeny room? Almost like someone being kept down here, possibly against their will. Rayburn shines his flashlight down a narrow square hole and chances upon a tuft of golden straw-like material. I'm really hoping that this is insulation and not human hair. He quickly leaves without checking, so I guess we'll never find out. Number 15. Todd Peterson has been experiencing some paranormal activity in this doorway, so he decides to try and see if he can record it on camera. When he locks his bedroom door, you can clearly see that there is no string attached to the lock. The door also does not open easily and requires some force to push. He takes 4 large steps away from the door and holds the camera steady. Just steady when he's starting to give up hope, he finally gets the evidence he needs to prove he has not lost his mind. The entire video is less than a minute long and has absolutely no editing. There is just no way to fake this video in my opinion. But if you think you have an alternative explanation, please let me have it. Number 14. Pancho is patrolling his campus as a security guard when he and his partner see some strange activity coming through the window. The lights are flashing on and off at the same time in every last room on the first floor. It looks like they are standing outside documenting the event instead of rushing straight. You know what? I don't blame them because I would definitely wait for backup if I saw this too, or maybe I would try to find some non-haunted places to work at instead. Number 13. A TikToker user named records a ghost wailing up and down his street in the middle of the night. He lives in the southwest and sure is the spirit of La Llorona, the vengeful spirit who hovers over water late at night. You can hear some other dogs in the background though, so I'm wondering if this was just a really old dog trying to howl. Number 12.
Do you hear that?
Arisa 5:30 and their friend hear a mysterious knocking on the door of the laundry room. Listen again.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
That's not a washing machine that's knocking. They go to the door and there's nothing there as far as I can tell, but that does not mean there's not ghost in the gallery haunting them. When they go up to the door, it stops, but that just makes this TikTok video even scarier. Number 11. Amber sees a ghost on TikTok while using a new ghost hunting tool called Reality Ripple. It's a TikTok filter that creates psychedelic colors around people and the paranormal hours. Soon colors flash when no one is there and looks like ghost is in the hall with Amber and her friend. It happens for a few seconds and then it's gone, or so they think. A part of the corner remains an old color and stays with them like a ghost is lingering nearby. Sometime later, Amber is by herself when he passing chill leave her legs. Freezing cold, she opens TikTok and when she looks up, a wave of energy ripples through her and registers on the chair as a shadow person.
It feels like my leg is ice cold right now. Like I already got up earlier because it felt like something was like ice cold laying on my legs.
Not only do I see the legs, but I can see the head and maybe even a scary face too. Number 10. You can expect to see a lot of new scary doll videos on TikTok because the Reality Ripple has made it easy to separate the haunted dolls from normal ones. This doll looks no different than the 8 other dolls around it, and yet it glows with the faint orange hue to indicate that it's cursed. If the Reality Ripple was simply a face scanning filter, when I see at least 2 other dolls that should have set it off, instead this filter must be tracking something else, perhaps. Number 9. Two friends unlock the door to an unfinished attic and step inside. Their single flashlight briefly shines across a mattress that nearly takes up the entire room. As they ponder what all of this means, a force pushes them over and the room goes dark. When the flashlight clicks back on, one of them gets off the ground on unsteady feet. I think there's possibility they could be acting, but then again, maybe a spirit's bound to the mattress and does not take kindly to intruders. Number 8. Ashley uses the Reality Ripple in her room and realizes one of her dolls is haunted. She is able to see a little ghost attached to the doll itself. In this still picture, you can see her blondie hair and also kind of see a scary face on ghost car as well. A haunting expression permanently locked in a screen. Number 7. Mina is making a TikTok video home alone when the door behind mysterious creaks open to reveal an empty room on the other side. You can see looks slightly confused but not scared as she turned around and then back again. This looks like a paranormal video at first, but look again, follow the top of the door. And you see that it's slightly ajar at the very beginning of the video, so this is probably just a draft blowing it open the rest of the way. Number 6. Everyone is eating dinner at home when a creepy hand with long slender fingers reaches up to this window. The window stops right before the creature pulls the cushion to reveal itself to the unsuspecting family. Before the monster reaches its hand out, You can kind of see that it's still out. Number 5. JB records paranormal activity on a TikTok when his car door opens by itself. The car door opens even wider and then you see a black orb fly past. It seems like it could be paranormal until you look at the trees blowing. The car door probably blew open because it was a windy day. The first orb was probably a lens flare coming off from the car door, and the second black orb looks like the shadow. Number 4. Assam, who is too young to hell time, keeps coming into his parents' room at 3 a.m. to tell them that something is in the room with him. They think it's white, so they set up cameras all around the house and show enough at 3 a.m. They catch these broad, scary faces and lay and look directly at home. Number 3. This door manages to stay open for 5 full seconds before slowly swinging shut for some reason, and I want to know why. It's a lightweight door, so maybe his house is not level, that's why his door is shutting like that. Or maybe I just don't want to believe that. Number 2. Early Quest is certain that his mirror in his house is haunted because he's always seeing weird things in it out of the corner of his eye. Finally, and decides to simply records behind him to figure out once and for all what exactly his haunted mirror is trying to show him. Managing his surprise when his own reflection turns around. Actually, he's not surprised what? And that seems like the strangest thing about this video. When you think about it, most people would drop the camera and run screaming if they saw this, but he just keeps the same face like it's no big deal, which does not sound like a realistic reaction to me. This TikTok video, while scary, must not be real because it does not even. Number 1. Bell Tower Bear lives in a haunted hotel that's built upon series of tunnels that are haunted as well. So he decided to go ghost hunting with the TikTok app and see what will do. The first thing she noticed are a couple antique bottles that seem to have a ghost attached to them. It's an all black aura that is far different from psychedelic colors that are usually displayed. Now it's time to leave her home and see what else her ghost haunting app has to show her. She does not see anything for the rest of the video until she gets to the very close of haunted hallway.